Yo, what's good? I guess, I've started to make videos and erase them. At least when I make most videos, I try to make them sound so perfect to where I say I ain't gonna drop it. Because I done put a lot of this in songs. I don't know if I put it directly in songs that's out. But I'm looking at the news I get all kind of news on my phone and they saying shit. And I'm telling them, well, don't you know your city brought this garbage out here? Okay, Austin used to be a whole pretty different city, but I gotta be honest with you, I was doing bad in other places and I heard about the help. So you gotta think about the difference when they brought all that trash out here. Because like 90% is out there because they wanna be, they came running out here like, come on, give it to me. Yeah, I can't, I'm doing a lot better than what I was, but they doing the same shit other than just trying to get handed an apartment, which most of it don't, after so long you back where you, that's everywhere, but I'm looking at apps and they're talking about the problem. I'm like, don't you know um, your city brought this out here? You see how pretty this library is? It used to be different, and I used to speak on it when I see it, but now it's like, this is Austin now to where if I had a business here, I would hire somebody to watch my restaurant because these people, you see, I said on this news app coming and said if a bunch of people like us let you know what to expect when you come out here, they'll do something about it. You come to almost a lot of restrooms in Austin and there's dolphin babies and they're like, this is their house. And y'all talking about COVID and germs and these motherfuckers are spitting and shaving and I don't know. I don't own a business. It's disturbing to some people because I don't blame anybody. If this is me owning the business and my customer go in there and see that. For one, you ain't a customer. I know that off the muscle. But I wouldn't be having it. I've done seen things and know how you think. If I ain't gotta hire nobody to watch my restroom, I have a code. That's why they say, are you a customer? It'll make you wonder, I gotta piss bad. And well, trash like that is the reason why people that don't plan on trashing your restroom can't use it sometimes. I go to the restrooms, but they know me. Plus, I do music, and I don't even lie my music. And it's a lot of times I go in my pocket and say, here, you can have $1. I just need to use the restroom. And I ain't got to do that a lot, but that's just me. I'm fortunate that they know who they looking at. And then on top of that, not a real person in this music that is kind of not of that nature ain't going to tell you the truth in this music. He ain't finna go in your restroom and do what they're gonna do, garbage the motherfucker. But Austin used to be very different. Now it's just polluted. I'm looking at news apps and they're complaining. I'm telling them, your fucking city is behind this. They the ones that brought this garbage out here. You know, motherfuckers, this is what tripped me out. And no, honestly, they couldn't, the shit they doing out here, they couldn't do that in very many states and cities. You just walk on the bus like nothing, just walk on. I be like, damn, I wish you would go to where I'm from and do that. And really, it ain't just where I'm from. They gonna look at you like, did you just not see a pay sign? What the, am I invisible to you? But common sense, they know in their head, we can do that in Austin, of course. That's like somebody picking on somebody. They know if they can get away with it, they're gonna do it. Get on there, just lay their ass down, taking up seats. I mean, I've seen down here, and I've said it in my music. You notice you don't see gangsters or thugs, anybody causing all this commotion. What do you see? A dolphin ass baby, either he in the street or in public. Do you that this didn't happen here? And but to be perfectly honest with you, Austin is what brought them out here. They're the ones that know these type of things. So I mean, the only way Austin would look like it used to be is if the city themselves decide to do something about the garbage that's outside. You know, I already know where they would go if it's kind of hard for them sometimes to go to a lot of. That's one thing I'm looking at the comments saying they leave for a minute and come back. That's because that area let them. It's certain areas that sign stays there. If you go back 9 times out of 10, they going to jail. But I don't own a city. I just seen how horrible it looks. I'm like, damn, if you would have mentioned this city years ago, it wouldn't have been that problem. But the own city themselves made it that way. Ain't nobody but them made it that way. So yeah, they can clean it up. Cause trust me, these little places they're polluting, they got one spot to go to. And I said myself, if you ain't building nothing over there, good. They're out of everybody's way. Nobody want to see them. Nobody shouldn't bother them if they're out of there. Because they're going to be somewhere where none of us see them. I mean, it's always somewhere. They've been doing that for ages. They doing that right now in another city to where they know they can't do that out here. That's the spot they all going to go. If you go to the woods, you're going to see plenty of tents and all. Let them stay. You ask me, good. They ain't in nobody's way. So I did make a comment and said if a bunch of people let it be known how Austin, you might have heard wrong. I don't know who would hear wrong now. Years back, I would say, yeah, but if you're talking about now, you must don't know nobody that's been to Austin. You must think this is the same Austin years back. You got kids that go to college that come home after so long and say, oh no, it's changed, blah, 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 blah. And they go to school and they got to, damn, you send your kid to school and here's a big old dolphin baby begging your kid every day, maybe harassing him, mad because they going to get an education and that dolphin choose not to be. I told a dolphin something one time. He said, that's a kid. I said, nigga, that's a young adult that choose to be something in life. By the time they his age, they're going to be, they might not be rich, but they're going to be whatever. I mean, same thing some people said, I want to be this and that. By the time I'm their age, I ain't rich, but I'm very well remembered and I'm very well take care of myself and me down. By the time I'm their age, I mean, you could see the difference. But like I said, I did say if a lot of people got together and actually exposed it, the city would then do something about it. They ain't finna do shit about it. They gonna make their money one way or the other. They gonna bring that garbage out here. They gonna all this. That's the way it is. If it changed, the only way that's gonna change is if a lot of people in this city really do some complaining, get something going, and all they gonna do is good. Give them that. Just get your ass off of grown people property. Take your little trash ass in the wherever you're gonna go. You ain't bothering them. I just say, hey, they don't mess with them then. They self. That's all that's gonna happen, but you ain't gotta worry about them harassing. And they harass people they know they can get away with. I put it to you like that too. They know who to mess with and who not to mess with. When I see them doing that sometime, I literally just say I'll just say something to them just because they messing with other people that don't know that. It could be a college kid or somebody walking, so I would just go, nigga, you trad, blah, blah. I just get in their ass, like, leave them people alone. Because they know I know what they're up to, and they know I know you messing with people you shouldn't mess with. But that's Austin's biggest problem compared to what it used to be. But it's going to take more than me to say it about music and this. All y'all complaining on the news app. The city don't give a fuck about what you saying on the app. They going to make their money and bring more of that trash out here. Austin is a city that ain't looked at as so beautiful as it used to be. So it's up to y'all. Me personally, I can't say no more, but as long as, if it's not my property, I can't say too much about it. But now when you get my shit, that's when if it's somewhere I'm at where people don't need to know where I'm at, and I know you following me and you there, I'm gonna be like, look here, it ain't even my property, but the fact is, I know if I let that person go there, it's gonna be more and more and more going there. And most people know what I'm talking about if you somewhere overnight. And I don't want to get into all that, but if you hear my music, you know what I mean. It's a lot of times I'll be like, it's a difference between me and you anyway. Why you trying to do what I'm doing? Get you a tent. Whatever you're doing, go do that. You ain't gonna ever see me in no tent. And I can go buy one. It's so much stuff I can do, but I just wouldn't be comfortable doing that. That's not my lifestyle. I ain't gotta go somewhere and get handed the tent. I go buy the motherfucker, but it's not my lifestyle. So all I can tell you is it's gonna take more than some comments on the news app about a dope fiend done did this or that. It's gonna take a lot of y'all to come together and let this city know you're gonna have to clean this shit up. You know what I'm saying?